Alright, today I'm going to be recording a playthrough of Zombicide, Quest 1 Big Game Hunting. The objectives are slay the beast and its master. I have to kill at least one abomination and one necromancer. Raid the laboratory. I have to take all the objectives. Special rules. When we set up, we put the blue objective randomly among the red objectives. That's already been done. Put a vault artifact in each vault. Check. Looking for the laboratory. Each time we take an objective, we get 5 experience points. Torch 'em. Finding the blue objective marks the laboratory location. Immediately spawn a necromancer in that zone. If we already have a necromancer, spawn an abomination instead. If both are on the board, nothing happens, but we still get that 5 experience. Alright, what I'm going to start by doing is, I have the hero expansion, and some of the characters in the expansion are a little powerful. Granted, some of the ones in the main box are pretty powerful. But I do want to use the expansion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to randomly pick my heroes. So I'm shuffling them up, and then I'm just going to, not looking at what I'm getting, and I'm going to take the top 6. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Alright, looks like I'm getting Nelly. She's one of the core box characters, and she gets a free move activation. And now we're going to get Clovis. So it looks like we're getting a lot of the starter characters. He's the one with an extra melee die. My next character is Julian. Hold your nose. I believe that's a free search action on a square where you just killed a zombie. Let me check. I haven't played this character before. Hold your nose. This skill can be used once per turn. The survivor gets a free search action in a zone if he has eliminated a zombie, even in a vault or a street, in the same game round. This action may only be used to search, and the survivor still only gets 1 search per turn. So if I kill somebody, I can go ahead and do a search in that square, if I'm in a building or not. That's pretty cool. Baldric, he's our spellcaster. He gets a free spellcast. Silas, +1 die to ranged. So +1 to dice roll ranged. And my final character is there's no L. Arnand. So he gets a free search action. So I might have mispronounced that wrong. Arnand. That's what I'm going to go with. So he gets a free search action, which is pretty cool. So these are my characters. Now I need to go grab them from the box, and then we can get started. So let's see. Clovis gets an extra melee dice, so he's going to be yellow. And he's going to start with the hammer. I'll leave that over there for you while I'm looking for Clovis. I found him, and he is now on the start location. Next, we're going to use Julian is going to be blue. So I move this stuff around, and there you can look at Julian. He's going to be starting with a short sword. So he's got a cloak and 2 blades, and he is blue. The next character I'm going to be grabbing is Silas. Silas is going to be red. So I'm going to put Silas's card over here for you. Alright, Silas. There he is. And I'm putting him in the starting zone. We need Baldric. So here's Baldric, and he's going to be green. Orange, we'll have, no, we're going to do purple for Nelly, because I've played her before in the starter mission, and she was purple when I did that. So I grabbed her character, and here's her card. During the mission, anything of interest, I'll make sure to put over in this area for you to look at. So here is Nelly. Last person we're grabbing is let's see, orange. Arnand, and he's got a torch in his hand. Alright, so now we're going to proceed to start doing our first turn. My goal is going to be to get to this vault, get in, get its artifact, and then spawn this room while we're hopefully still in the blue threat level. So that's going to be my initial goal for this mission. So I got some dice over here, and let's get started. The person I'm going to activate first, I need somebody that can break down that door. The person I feel is most likely going to be successful in doing that is Nellie, because she gets a free move. And then she'll have 3 attempts to get that door down. First attempt, success. She made noise with her short sword. See? 4 or higher noise token. So she made 1 noise, and she broke in the door. Let's move her card out of the way for a moment, and let's spawn the room. The room I just did is going to spawn a walker, because we're in the blue threat zone. So I put a walker in the zone. She still has several activations left. So she has 2 activations left. We're going to go ahead and run over here and start attacking. So she moves forward once, and now she's going to try to kill the zombie. This weapon does not make noise in melee. She failed, so free move, attack the door, move, attack. She can't attack again. I probably should have left her out there so that some people could use their ranged weapons. Since there's a zombie there, I'd really like Julian to go over there, kill it, and get a free search. So we're activating Julian next. So Julian will move, move, and attack. He fails, so his turn is done. Alright, really need this guy dealt with, and I need to do it with melee. So let's try with Clovis, since he gets a bonus die. So Clovis is yellow. 1, 2. He'll get 2 dice to use his hammer. Sorry, put him over there for you. 2 dice to use his hammer. He succeeds and kills one. So that should be my first walker kill. Did I put this card back on the top? No. Somewhere I put the yellow card that I just used. Did I put it on the bottom? Ah, there it is. So that's not a good spot to keep my discard. Alright, so Clovis succeeded once. He got 1 kill. Now his experience will show as 1. And he is done. Alright, this guy's going to move forward. When Clovis attacked, he attacked with a weapon that made noise, so we'll go ahead and put that. Move, move, attack. So he's done. Now we're going to go ahead and move this guy. I'm probably butchering his name, so let's go ahead and move forward with him. 1, 2. Now he's going to attempt to break in the vault door. He fails, but he made some noise in doing so. So move, move, try to break, failed. But he gets a free search, so he's going to go ahead and search. When he does, he finds a dagger. That dagger's pretty awesome. Probably going to hand it off later. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and move with Baldric. 1, 2. Oh, let me put his card over there for you. Baldric, he moved 1, 2, and now he's going to search. Baldric finds the repeating crossbow. That's a pretty cool weapon. He'll give that off later. And we're done with Baldric. Silas is our last to activate. 1, 2. He doesn't have a weapon that can... He doesn't have a weapon that can break down that door. So he will also search. When he does, he finds a great sword. That's a pretty awesome weapon. It's got 5 dice, but needs 5 plus to hit, so maybe it's not as awesome as I thought. But we'll go ahead and hold on to it. So he is done. We have now finished all of our players, and we need to spawn for this zone, this zone, this zone. So I'm going to go ahead and start with all the way over here. I get no one in sight. So that card didn't do anything. Now let's go ahead and spawn for this zone. We get 1 walker. Now we'll spawn for this zone here. 1 runner. And the zombie's turn is done. There are no zombies to activate. All my noise tokens go away. Alright, now we need to start by breaking open that door. So, who can do that well? Again, let's give Nelly the chance to break open that door. So we're starting off with Nelly, and she is purple. She's going to try to break open the door. She is successful. She opens that vault door. And she made a little bit of noise when doing so. That's her first action. Her second action will be her free action to move into the purple vault. So she's only taken 1 action. She's got 2 left. She's going to try to break down that vault door and go ahead and spawn that whole room. So that's her second action. It's a 3. She failed. She's going to try again. 4. Successful. And she made 2 noise. When she breaks this door, this is where the game's going to get pretty interesting. This whole area spawns. So we're going to walk through that whole process. And let's see. She opened the vault, she moved into it, break, break. So she made a sound. Move, free move, break, break. Her turn's done. But let's go ahead and spawn that entire area. It's going to take a little bit. I'm going to start here, and I guess I'll start here and go that way. So y'all can see how I'm going. I'm taking that path. So let's start by spawning this room. We get no one in sight. Now we're spawning this room right here, and we get double spawn. The next room is going to be a double spawn. So I got to draw 2 cards for it. 1, 2. Right here, we're getting a necromancer and a double spawn. So this next room is going to be a double spawn. I'll leave that to remind me. I get to put a necromancer down, and I get to put a spawn zone for him. He'll be spawning zombies here. And when you put down a necromancer, you have to immediately spawn for that necromancer. He spawns a necromancer, so he gets a free turn, which is to move into the vault. So he's moving to the closest sound. Now, that's done. We double spawn for this room. We get a walker, and 2 more walkers. So we get 3 walkers in this room. Now we're going to spawn for this little room here. We get 1 walker. Now we're going to spawn for this room. We get a double spawn, so this room's going to get 2. So I'll just leave that double spawn for you. Well, I don't want it to get confusing. The next room's not a double spawn. Oh, the next room is a double spawn. So we spawned here, we get double spawn. This guy's first spawn is a double spawn for this room. And then we get nothing in sight. So now we double spawn for this room right here. We get an abomination and a walker. So this room here, abomination, and a walker. Oh, sorry. That way you can see the cards. Alright. Now, our final room over there, we're going to get a necromancer. The necromancer gets a free move, so he attacks Nelly, and Nelly's going to take 1 point of damage. So Nelly got a little hurt by that. Alright. So now, we need to deal with that necromancer. The person who I want to deal with that necromancer is going to be Julian, because I want him to get that free search. Actually, I want to make sure I give it to... Yeah, we're going to have Julian. He gets that bonus 1 damage. So he might be able to kill the Abomination early if I give him the hammer. So we want to go ahead and start leveling him up. So Julian is going to travel for 1. Oh. Who has the dagger? That other guy. I could borrow it. It'd make things a little bit easier. We're just going to go ahead and travel for 1, though. I travel for 1. And now I'm going to attack twice. Well, hopefully just once. Fail. And that wasn't a great roll, but it was a 4. So, success. He kills the Necromancer, giving us one of our objectives taken care of. One of the objectives have now been taken care of. We killed the Necromancer. So that took all of his actions, and for Necromancer, I believe they're only worth 1 experience. But let me double check. Yep, everything's worth... Oh, Abominations are worth 5. But we killed the Necromancer. And now this kills his spawn, so we are no longer spawning zombies out of that. And he gets 1 experience point. Alright, now we're going to keep moving through turns. This guy gets a free search action, so he's going to go ahead and take it. He finds water. Discard this card. Gain 1 experience. So his free search. Now he's going to hand off his dagger to Clovis. So I'll put Clovis over here for you. This is his first row action. And Clovis is getting the dagger. Alright, he's got 3 actions left. He's going to start by checking this room, and he finds red. So he doesn't get any, we don't find the laboratory, but he gets 5 experience points for doing that, taking him to 6. Alright, so he passed off a dagger, he searched. Now for his next action, he wants to stay in this area. So he's actually going to call himself done, because he's going to wait for his buddy. Well, yeah, because he gets his free search. I want to get that free search next turn. Alright. Now, we need Silas to go check out that vault. So Silas is going to move into the vault for 1. Grab the card. It's an orcish crossbow, works great for him. He's going to replace his short bow with the orcish crossbow. I don't think Silas killed anything. I think this was left over from last game. I'm sorry about that. So Silas replaces his orcish he has an orcish crossbow now. And he has a short bow in his bag. So he moved, searched, and now he wants to move back into the room where he was. Alright, so he's done. Clovis is going to go ahead and do a search. He finds a torch. I'm getting close to being able to kill that abomination. And it goes in a hand. So we don't have the bile yet, so it's going to go to the bag. He'll take it out later. Now he gets 2 moves. 1, 2. He's going to go ahead and go over there. And he is done. We're going to move on to Baldric, our spellcaster. Baldric, our spellcaster, is going to start by searching. We're trying to find that bile. I have to spawn a zombie here, which is very unfortunate, because all my guys that can deal with zombies in melee are done. So we get a walker here. I could attack it, but if I do, I might hurt my buddies. So that's my first action. Who's in the cell with me? So first action, search. It was a fail. I'm going to trade weapons with Arnand to get his short sword, and I'll give him repeating crossbow. Not that he really needs it, but this way I have a chance to kill that walker before my turn ends. Come on, 6. He succeeds in killing the walker and gets 1 experience point. The walker dies, and he has saved the day. You know, well, he caused the trouble, but he still saved the day. Alright, now we have to do zombie activation. Everybody gets 1 activation. Move. Move. This is their only path towards the survivors. Their only path over here is 1, 2, is this way. His only path is this way. This one's pretty easy because there's no... I've kept it, so far, pretty linear. The monsters can only move one way, which is good. Now, the runners get an extra activation. They move. Alright, now that I've done all that, I have to spawn for this zone, and this zone. Let's do the top zone first. The top zone gets us 1 runner. The next zone, right here, gets us nothing in sight. And the bottom zone right here gets us a double spawn. So we got a double spawn the next zone, which is back over here again. So we get 2 cards, a runner and 2 walkers. Not getting any fatties. So a runner and 2 walkers. Alright, and zombie turn is done. We're back to the player turn. First person I want to activate is Clovis. And he's got that hammer and dagger, so he should be able to attack 3 times. That's going to be pretty awesome, we hope. 4, 2, and 1. Alright, let me take the noise away from last turn. He made a noise here. And he killed 1 zombie. That nets him 1 experience point. Now at 2. He attacks again. He gets another kill. So, 2 kills, actually. He has cleared the room, and he gets 2 experience. 1, 2. He's leveling up pretty fast. Now he's going to go ahead and take this and go ahead and push himself into the next level. Oh no, it's the blue objective. I have to spawn a necromancer. So, hopefully he's got some buddies that's going to come help him. First thing he gets is 5 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we've taken the blue objective. We have to spawn a necromancer. That was his second attack. He still has 1 left, so he might be able to kill the necromancer outright with his buddy in a minute. And it's spawn a fatty, which luckily he can deal with fatties. And there's a spawn zone here now. For his third and final action, he's going to attempt to drop that necromancer. 4. He succeeds in killing 1 thing. I'm going to have it be the fatty because other people... Oh. He leveled. He gets an extra action now. So the first thing I did, I attacked and killed 1. The second thing I did, I attacked and killed 2. Here I attack and kill 1, the fatty. For my 4th action, I attack the necromancer and kill out the necromancer, which also kills the spawn zone. But now when I spawn, I have to spawn yellows because we have somebody in the yellow range. And he is done. Alright, Nelly could run over there to help, but I think he's doing a stand-up job right now. So, Nelly's going to take her free move to go here, her first action to go here. Actually, let's not activate Nelly. Let's activate Baldric. Baldric's going to use his spell. Oh. And I attacked 3 times over there, so there should be 3 noise here. Alright. So Baldric's going to use his spell. He gets a 4. He makes some noise. Baldric gets a kill, which nets him 1 experience point. That was his free spellcaster action. And now he's going to move. 1, 2, 3. And he is done. The next character we're activating is my guy that gets the free search. He's going to search. He's not happy that he's stuck with a crossbow. And he gets Death Strike. That seems pretty awesome. So now he's going to move 1, 2, 3. And he's done. Silas is going to take the next turn. He wants to get over there with his buddies. He's pretty happy with his weapon, so 1, 2, 3. And he is done. The next character I'm going to activate is Julian. Hold your nose. I don't think he's going to be killing anything, so he's not going to be able to use that. Clovis can pretty much deal with things himself for a while, so they're going to all start heading towards that second vault. 1, 2. I don't want things to become confusing with that walker and double spawn, but we're not worried about it. So 1, 2, 3. And he is done. Nelly, wait, he was here, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, now Nelly gets to go. Free move, 1, 2, 3. Let me put Nelly's card over here for you real quick before I do the zombies. Alright. Now we're going to do the zombies. All zombies get 1 activation. Let's start with the walkers. The only way this guy can go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going any further the other way would not be the shortest, so 1. Shortest path to the bad guys are here. 1, 1. The walkers, the runners, then the runners activate again. Now we do spawns, and we have to do yellows because Clovis is in the yellow range. So way up here we get a necromancer. We're getting lots of necromancers. Alright, we get a spawn zone for him. We immediately spawn, and when we spawn we get 2 runners. That area is getting pretty busy. So that area is done. Now we spawn for this. All standard fatties get an extra activation. There are no fatties on the map, so we're good. Down here, oh, sorry. I'll leave that on top because that's not really useful to me. I didn't mean to see that card, but I'll get 2 walkers here. I feel like if I threw it on the bottom, since I don't need the torch, it'd kind of be cheating. So we're going to stay with it. Alright. Zombie's turn is done. We have to do a lot of cleanup this turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of that noise that we made. That abomination's getting a lot closer, and I still need to deal with him. But first, Clovis needs to deal with the walker that's on him. So I'm going to activate Clovis again first. Gets 3 attacks. Success. He kills the walker. I get 1 experience point. And now I have 3 more activations left. So I'm going to get out of dodge. 1, 2, and now he's going to search. When you search, he gets a second torch, which he throws in his bag. And throwing a bag in the torch seems kind of silly. It should catch on fire, but I guess he hasn't lit it yet. He probably also has some flint and steel. Alright, so kill, move, that's 2, move, search, 3, Clovis is done. Alright, who's gonna go next? Got a whole lot of stuff to deal with over there. We're gonna let Silas deal with that, since he has a bonus +1 to his ranged roll. So with this orcish crossbow, he gets 2 dice, and he gets +1. So he's gonna attack right here. So he succeeds at killing 1 for his first action, and he gets 1 experience point for doing so. Now he's going to attack that cell again. Gets 2 damage, so he kills 1 again. He gets 1 experience points for doing so. The range of this weapon's actually at 2, so he's going to try to deal with those walkers as well. 1 success, so he kills a walker. Gets another experience point. Alright, he is done activating. want to go ahead and break in this door over here, and I'm going to activate this guy to do it. You can notice he can't break in a door yet, but he's going to hand Death Strike to Baldric, and he's going to trade and get that short sword. Now that he has a short sword, he's going to attack the door. So I get 2 chances to do that, maybe. Let's go ahead and attempt 1. Success. He breaks in the door for his second action. So now that that door is broken in, we get to spawn for both those rooms. So I have 1 more action with this guy. But first, let's go ahead and do the spawning. For this room here, we get 1 fatty. For the next room, we get... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back. I messed that up. I spawned blue. The previous card was not 1 fatty. It was 2 walkers. Because we are in yellow now. Then the room after that is also 2 walkers. So these rooms are kind of full, but pretty boring. He will use his repeating crossbow to fire into that room. So he uses his repeating crossbow, which doesn't make any noise. Oh, Baldric has not cast a spell. Okay, no weapons have been action to reload free at the end of the phase. I messed that up. I shot, then I should have reloaded, then I should have killed. So there were 2 walkers over here, I believe, and I only killed 1 of them. I didn't kill any of them, and I lose an experience point with Silas because he would have had to reload his Orcish crossbow. So I wouldn't have gotten 3 shots. I would have gotten shot, reload, shot. So I only dealt with these 2 guys. Sorry to backpedal. The repeating crossbow gets 3 attacks, needing a 5+. So let's roll all 3 of those and see if I can kill some walkers. He miss for no noise. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and start leveling up Baldric. So he's going to go ahead and take his turn. He's going to use his free action to attack this cell. So he's using Death Strike, which is 1 die. I was hoping it was more dice. Doesn't seem to it's out of range anyway. The Orcish crossbow could shoot farther, so I will attack the cell in front of me with... Doesn't matter if I use Death Strike or Mana Blast. So, free action, fail. Normal action, fail. Second action, success. Third action, fail. So I killed 1 walker with all my stuff and made 4 noise doing it. So you hear all kinds of like blasts going off and fireballs. And then you hear lots of laughter from his buddies, telling him that, you know, you're gonna burn the house down before you kill any zombies. All right, so now we get some other people to go. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Julian. 1, 2, and he will attack 1 time. Success. He kills a zombie. When he kills a zombie, he gets first he gets an experience. Then because of Hold Your Nose, he gets a free search. Hopefully it's not, look, another torch. So when I shuffled, I've shuffled this several times, apparently I got all the torches close together. So we have lots of torches, but no bile. Alright. Next person to get an action is going to be Nelly. Nelly's going to go 1, 2. So she has 2 actions. Well, that doesn't seem very smart. Okay, she's going to go up 1 for free. She'll try to break the vault. Fail. She'll try to break the vault. Pass. So she breaks the vault, making 2 noise. Oh, and when he attacked and killed somebody, he made a noise. So there should be 3 noise on that square. So she tried to break the vault. She failed. She tried to break the vault. She was successful. And for her third action, we're going to go ahead and search. Don't be a torch. she gets a dagger. So move, attack, attack, dagger. That's great if she ever gets leveled up. Alright, so now the zombies get to do their thing. First we get activations. One. Oh. Now the runners get an extra activation. And now we are ready for spawning. I have to spawn here twice because there's a necromancer spawn zone. So the first spawn is 3 walkers. The second spawn for that zone is going to be an abomination. We only own 1 abomination, so he moves forward. Alright, that one's done. Now we get to spawn for this zone. We get a fatty. Now we have to spawn for this zone. When we spawn for that zone, we get a double spawn. So we spawn twice over here. Not 2 for each zone, because that's 2 different spawn zones. Necromancer and standard zombie invasion. 2 walkers. So we get 2 walkers, and the necromancer moves forward. They've all kind of clustered up, which I like. And we are done spawning. Players get their turn. We kind of need to clean house now. So we're going to start off with Clovis. He's going to keep looking for that bile, because he knows the abomination is coming. Alright. First thing I do is search. When I search, I find a crossbow. Take that crossbow. Range 1 to 2, no noise. It's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my bag. So that's his first action. He's got 3 left. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it where this dagger goes. This one doesn't require reloading. So the orcish crossbow does. So, alright, he's going to move forward for his second action, and then he's going to shoot his crossbow at those 2 zombies. 5 and a 6. He kills both. Pretty sure that was a 5 and a 6. I had 4 dice over there. I need to remove all my dice. But he kills both. He gets 2 experience. 1, 2. And let's see. Searched, move, shoot. He's going to shoot again. So he's shooting at the other zombie, and he misses. His actions are done. Alright, next person we're going to activate. We're going to go ahead and we're still trying to get this guy leveled up. So Julian's going to attack. He's probably going to use all 3 of his attacks. Let's just roll them one at a time. Attack, attack, attack. He kills 1 zombie. Not very impressive, Julian. That zombie is dead. He gets 1 experience. And now he gets a free search since he killed a zombie. When he searches, he finds invisibility. I'm going to go ahead and I'll keep it in my hand just because I don't have anything else to put in my hand. Actually, I do. I'll put the torch in my hand. Okay. So all 3 actions spent on attacking. There shouldn't be noise anywhere on the map right now. I forgot to remove those. Alright. So Julian's done. Nellie's going to go ahead and go. So she has 2 attacks. 5. She succeeds in killing this guy for her first action. She gets 1 experience point, finally. She moves into the vault for free. She searches the vault. She finds Inferno. So she used kill, free move, search. She has 1 more action left. She's going to attempt to break down this vault door and go ahead and get that area spawned. Let's get these other dice out of here. This is our last action. 6. Success. She made noise. She breaks open the vault door, and we get to spawn for these 2 rooms. When we spawn for those 2 rooms, this room gets us a 3 walker. The next room gets us 2 fatties. Alright, and we are done spawning. Still have 3 characters left, so hopefully I can take care of some stuff. We're going to start by activating Silas. Silas is going to shoot into this cell, and range priority is going to be walkers, then runners, then the necromancer. So 2 shots, +1 to each die, 1 success, I kill a walker. I get 1 experience. I reload. After reloading, I shoot again. 2 successes. I kill a walker and a runner. So, 2 more experience. From 3 to 4 to 5. Alright, that was all of his actions, and it reloads at the end of the turn for free. Alright. We're going to let Baldric bomb that square and hope he can kill stuff. I should get a total of 4 dice. I'm probably going to need them all since Baldric can't hit a barn. Alright. Let's see. Success. Let's see if that stays. Yep, success. Second action. Fail. Third action. Success. So he has 1 action left because the first one was a freebie for his spellcaster. So he succeeds at killing these 2 guys. The necromancer spawn is deactive now. And for his third action, he will move towards the vault. So I didn't give him his experience yet, I believe. 1, 2. Alright. Last person to go is my guy with the torch. Where is he at? He's orange. He's right here. He moves in, uses free search, and he grabs speed. Once per turn, select a survivor in the zone. He may immediately perform a free move action up to 2 zones. That's pretty cool. He's going to drop the crossbow and equip speed. Okay, so he's got 2 actions left. He's going to stay here so he can give speed to somebody next turn. Alright. I am done. The zombies activate. So these zombies pile in after Nellie. I hope she doesn't die. Because if I get an extra activation for walkers, she's dead. So I didn't think about that. The only way for these guys to go, or that way to get to noise. The abomination moves here. This guy moves here. All these walkers moan and walk there. Now I have to spawn 3 times, starting with this zone. First one, a fatty. Next zone, we get a fatty. Next zone, we get a necromancer. So we get a necromancer right here. And he's going to try to go that way to exit. He gets a spawn zone. That spawn zone immediately spawns. We get a double spawn for the next zone. We get 1 fatty in the next zone. And 1 runner. Things are getting pretty populated over there. Alright, that concludes the zombie turn. We still have to find that poison bile. Anybody over there have something that can hit for 2? first we should let Nellie deal with her problem. So we're going to activate her. She's got a lot of things going on in that vault. She gets 2 attacks. Come on, Nellie. She needs a 4+. She kills 1 and gains 1 experience. So she's now at 2. She's going to do that again. Let's get all these dice off the table. Second action. 2 successes. She gets 2 kills for 2 experience. 1, 2. She'll use her free move to exit the vault and search. Nothing. This is our third thing we've searched for. So she gets 5 experience. So putting her at 9. So attack, attack, move for free, take the objective, attack, attack, move for free, take the objective, level. She gets a 4th action, so she has 1 thing left. And I don't know if she can actually, if anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and call her turn done, but I think she can still search. After taking that objective, I think she can still search. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she can. So I'm going to search, and I'm going to find a sword. She's going to take that sword, which is better than her short sword. She's just going to put it on her offhand and put her dagger over here. Now she can use her sword or her short sword, although the sword's clearly better, so I don't know why you'd ever use the other. Alright, let's go through now what we want to do. We probably want to get some speed. Who can actually kill these guys? Let's go ahead and activate Julian. The first thing he's going to do is search for free. When he searches, he finds an axe. An axe is just as good as a short sword, except it can break doors for free. So we're going to go with that. He equips the axe. Now he's got 2 actions left. Once per turn, select a survivor in your zone. He can immediately move up to 2 zones. So he casts speed on Baldric. 1, 2. Alright, that was his second action. For his third action, he will move. He's just going to wait because he wants to get his free search. We got to find that vial. Alright. Now, Silas is going to activate. And he's going to use his orcish crossbow at this cell here. 1 kill. That gets him 1 experience point. He's now at 6. Then he's going to reload. After reloading, he will shoot at it again. Miss, miss. He'll get to reload for free. Oh wait, that's all his actions. He didn't level. That was kind of sad. Alright. Who has Inferno? Somebody needs to hand Inferno to our spellcaster. Nellie has it. The first thing Baldric is going to do is tell Nellie to hand him Inferno. Oh no, he's all the way over in that other zone. That's unfortunate. I guess Baldric is going to try to deal with the problem he's in right now. So he needs Inferno, and that should have been handed to him, and that was a mistake on my part. Maybe even a blunder. We're going to use our free spell cast, and we hit 3+. No. Okay, let's go ahead and use the other attacks. Come on, 4 higher. Come on, 4 higher. Come on, 4 higher. Good. I killed at least 1 fatty. I move up 1 experience, and I didn't level. Wait. Cast, cast, cast. That's 3 spell casts. I think I get 1 more. So let's go for it. 6. Success. I get a kill. That pushes me over into 7 experience points. Now I get a free action. My free action is going to be to check this location. Nothing there. Now I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baldric dealt with his problem. Alright. And he made some noise when he did so. This noise was left over from earlier. It shouldn't be there. Alright, I got 2 people left. Julian is going to move. 1, 2, 3. I can pick that up next turn. Now we need to grab these last 2. You know what? 3. And Julian's going to search. Gotta find that bile. Lightning bolt. Seems pretty decent. We'll put it in the bag. Alright, Clovis is up. Clovis will move. Oh, he's not wearing his dagger anymore. That's fine. He attacks twice with his hammer. Gets a kill. He gets 1 experience point. So he moved, attacked. He's got to put his dagger back on, because daggers are awesome. Oh, no he's not. He moved, attacked. Now he's going to use his crossbow to take out that necromancer from range. Success. He's pretty awesome. So he kills the necromancer, gets 1 experience point. Sorry, I haven't letting you look at his card. He gets 1 experience point for doing so. And we kill this spawn yet again. So we've definitely completed kill the necromancer. We've killed a lot of them. So move, attack, ranged attack. He still has a move left. We're eventually going to be through these doors to finish the quest. So I'm going to move right there. Now we get to do the zombie turn. The zombie turn is going to be move towards sound, move towards sound, move towards sound, move towards sound. The abomination's coming and we really don't... Yeah, we could flee, but I don't want to. These all move 1. These all move 1. Runner gets an extra activation. Alright, things are getting scary. We're going to spawn for this zone over here. 1 extra activation, all standard walkers. It's the only walkers we got. Alright, this zone right here. 3 walkers. It's going to be really bad if I pull this extra activation. Walkers. Nope, double spawn. Double spawn is way over there. 2 fatties. One fatty. And the zombies are done. Alright, I can clear away all this noise. Julian's gonna walk. I'm gonna start with Julian. Is that Julian? Yeah, it is. Julian moves forward once and searches. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and take the objective. Move forward, take the objective, gain 5 experience point, putting him at 8. Giving him a free action. So he's used 2 actions. His next action is going to be to search. He finds healing, which is a nice spell, but I don't think anybody near him is wounded. I show Clovis wounded and Nelly wounded. I think Clovis is from a prior match and I forgot to move the peg. So I forgot to... That's fine though. Healing, he puts it in his bag. Maybe Clovis took a damage. I don't recall. I'm not worried about it though. So I searched. I got 1 action left. I don't think I want to break that door. That would give more paths to zombies, which would complicate things. So he's done. So Julian calls it a day. Alright. Next person I want to activate is Silas. He's going to be using his Orcish crossbow in melee, so it's not a ranged weapon. It's a melee weapon, so he won't get his bonus +1 to roll. But he's going to try to swing and stab those zombies really good to get this situation a little... No, you know what? Person who should go is Nellie. I kind of want her to level. So does anybody in the cell near her have an extra dagger? She's standing with that guy, which has an axe. She's going to she's going to... Sorry, this is a little complicated. So, in his bag, Arnaud has a short sword. He's going to activate first. He's going to hand this short sword to Nellie. She's going to take her normal sword and put it in her backpack. Now she has a dagger and 2 short swords, dual wielding, so she's going to get a lot of attacks. His next action is he'll take his free search. He finds plenty of arrows, which later he'll give to Silas. So he's done 1 action. His next action is going to be 1 action. His next action, he casts Speed on Nellie, moving her here. He already searched. He will move here just to take wounds if he needs to. Alright, he is done. Nellie's going to activate and try to do some cool stuff. So she still has her free move. She's going to activate with her short swords. She gets 3 attacks. She's dual wielding her first sword. Gain +1 with another equipped melee weapon. So this guy's going to get 2 attacks, this guy's going to get 1 attack. So 3 attacks total. All 6s. She drops 3 zombies for her first action. That puts her to 12 experience. She attacks for the second set of zombies. Or the last zombie there. She kills it, getting another experience. That was 2 actions. Free move. Action. She kills the runner. 1 experience point. Now she has 1 more action left. And that's going to be to move right back. Alright, she is done. Silas doesn't want to get trapped. So okay. Let's get Silas over here. There's no way he's dropping this abomination. But let's go ahead and move up and search for that bile. When I search, I find a dagger. That's cool, I put it in my bag. Move, search, dagger. And he's going to stay there because I'm going to keep searching until I find that bile. Alright, Baldric gets a turn. He's going to search. When he does, he finds, there are zombies in his cell. So, he gets an So his first action is Now, he's going to... He has a free spell cast, so he's going to cast his free spell cast. His free spell misses. He casts a spell again. He misses. So search, free spell, miss. I have 2 more attacks because he's got 4 total actions. Miss. Success. You hear a whole lot of boom from him casting spells as he's failing at it. He's just spray painting the whole room with fire. And he finally succeeds in killing that 1 walker and gets 1 experience point. Alright. Clovis is going to try to break the door in front of him. He's got 4 actions. Fail. That made some noise. Success. That made some noise. Sound, sound. The door broke. Nothing to spawn. Moves forward. So break, break, move, search. His final action. is going to be to search, and he finds, he's going to get bit because he's out of actions. And there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and activate zombies. I'm going to keep him down here. First thing, he gets bit. Bite. And we hope this guy doesn't get a free activation. Abomination moves forward. His path is going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Normally they would split here. They can't split, so I believe everyone gets an extra activation. So let me look at what happens when you split up. So we got to look at zombie movement. Zombie group splits in 2 directions. Splitting. Abomination, Necro decide which way they go. Okay. He goes forward because that's the best way he can go. It takes him to both. Alright. He activated. He activated. Activate. 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 Now we do our spawns. So when we do our spawns, Clovis hopefully will not get bit. Oh, there's a guy over here. He was supposed to be there. Alright. We get 2 walkers. Things are getting a little packed over there. This zone gets 4 walkers. Things are definitely getting a little busier. Alright, the final zone gets 1 runner. So I got lucky this guy didn't get an extra activation. And we are back to player turn. I'm going to start with Clovis because I just want that zombie off of him. So Clovis does his 3 attacks with his hammer. Does 3 attacks on his hammer, making some noise right there. Success, he gets a kill. Gets 1 experience. And I'm going to go ahead and do my search right now. When I search, discard, gain 1 experience. So these meats, discard, gain an experience. So there's 2 actions. 3, search, gets 5 experience, taking him into the orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When he levels up, I can get Sword Master or an extra melee action. This dual wielding thing would be cool, but you know what? I want the extra melee action. So attack, search, move, objective. He's done. Those are his 4 things. Alright. Not a whole lot interesting is going on. We just have to speed through finding the bile. So we're going to start with Julian searching for bile. Dragon bile. I finally have it. It has to go in a hand. He can't hold everything. He can't break the door. Okay, he puts the dragon bile in his bag. So he puts the dragon bile right there. He puts the torch in the bag. That's his first action. His next action is he wants to break this door. 5. He breaks in the door. And I know it should go out that way. So he breaks in the door for his second action. For his third action, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to have the abomination run this way. So Wait, he's going to go to more noise. One noise, one noise. So I broke in a door. I'm actually the noisiest spot nearby. So I'm already noisy. Discard Dragon Bile from your hand and put it in range 1. So we're going to discard the Dragon Bile. We're going to get a Dragon Bile token right here in the spawn zone. That runner's going to come after me, but we'll deal with that later. So search, door, bile, reorganize. I put the torch in my hand. And he is done. Looks like I'm about to beat this mission. Alright, this is all sound left from the previous mission. Baldric is going to move forward and try to be helpful. He takes a move, and now he's going to cast at the... Let me see which... I don't know if they're in that cell or that cell. I need to check the book to see where those doors are, actually. They're in the lower area, so he can see out, and he can see that guy. When I attack... So, move for free. No, sorry, he paid to move. Now he has a free spell cast. Not successful, which makes some noise. Abomination will clearly go this way now. So he's used one action. He has 3 left. We're just going to keep throwing attacks. Fail. Fail. Last attack. Success. So we finally succeeded. It always takes him 4 shots to drop anything. He gets 1 experience point. Alright. And that was 4 shots. So that's 3 more sound that went there. Alright. Now, we just have to live through the last couple turns. So, oh, he might go that way. So, we're just going to make this easy. We're afraid he's going to go that way. So Nellie's going to take her action. Free move. 1, 2, 3. This cell's very noisy now. And I'll go ahead and call her done. Alright, we're going to make a whole lot of noise by going 1, 2, 3. He's done. Now, my last guy is going to go 1, 1, 2, cast speed on himself, 1, 2. Alright, so the Abomination definitely wants to come over here. Oh, sorry, that was this guy with speed. Alright, we just have to do the zombie turn and then we're going to win. Well, not immediately, we still got to get that Abomination to slowly walk over here. But, if you can't see anything, zombies go to the noisiest spot, I believe. So I believe they're all going to travel this way, as fast as possible. Shield, wounds, do nothing, move. Zombies select their destination. Yeah, this guy's moving to what he can see. Well, that's 3 noise here. If they can see something, they go there. First, the zone with survivors in line of sight that has the most noise tokens. If there are no routes, if 2 routes are, okay. If no survivor is visible, they move towards the noisiest zone. So everybody's moving towards this zone. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now what's closer? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's double count that. 1. Oh, I just moved these guys, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're going to go this way. Alright. Everybody's moved. People can't see him. Now we do zombie spawns. So we're going to spawn this zone over here. Going to have to reshuffle in a minute. That zone gets 1 runner. Wait, are we in orange now? Clovis went to orange. So now we're spawning the orange, which is 3 fatties. And he just did that when he picked up that last search, so I didn't skip an orange. There we go. This one's going to be an orange, which is 5 walkers. Alright, now I have to shuffle. There's not any noise there. There's a lot of noise over there. And let me just do a quick little shuffle, and then I'll cut. And now we'll spawn for the final zone. The final zone is 3 fatties. So there's 3 fatties hanging out here. Alright, that's it. Now I need to deal with stuff, so first I want to deal with these guys, because I need to wait before I torch it. I'm going to do that by letting Nelly, which I believe has Inferno. So Nelly activates, because she doesn't want to go over into that square. Nelly activates and passes off Inferno. She passes it to Baldric, and he equips it in place of Mana Blast. And she waits. She's not going to do anything. We're just waiting and tricking the zombie, or tricking him into coming after us. So, next guy to go is going to be Clovis. 1, 2. So Clovis moves twice. He searches, sorry, he takes the objective, the final objective. So we have all the objectives now as well. So 26 experience. And now he has all of what he needs. The camera's a little out of focus. Let me fix that. That's better. Move, move, search. Good. He moves up here. So now that we're done with that, Baldric needs to cast some spells. He needs to clear that cell in front of him. He's got a lot of attacks. He throws 4 dice at once. Oh, this is gone from the previous turn, gone from the previous turn, gone from the previous turn, gone from the previous turn. 4 dice. Now he's good at killing things. He kills all the fatties in one swoop, which is good because I can't place fatties anymore. Alright, so that's 4 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everybody else just ends their turn. They're all happy with how everything's going. So now I just have to spawn one more move, spawn one more final time, and then we can torch the Abomination. Unless the Abomination gets a free move, which would really suck. I guess it's right here. Square, square. So we're going to be waiting for the Abomination for a while. I shouldn't have put the Bile there. I don't remember who was left, so we're just going to have to go ahead and activate zombies. Moves. Move, 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 move. Coming behind us. Now we'll get to spawn. 1 second. Now we're going to run spawns. So when we run our spawns, we spawn the north one. We get all standard walkers get an activation. So all the walkers move a little bit. Alright, now the next zone is 4 walkers. Oh, yeah. 4 walkers. This zone right here, hopefully will be at Abomination. I want that. We get a Necromancer. Maybe he will spawn an Abomination. He spawns for his zone, and he gets all fatties get an extra activation. So fatties move into the yellow, over here, over here, over here, over here. That is it. We still are not having the Abomination in the bio yet. I wish we had. Alright, so we get turns now. Clovis will search. We're going to run through this. Everybody's going to search real quick. So, Clovis, got a lot of stuff. He's got a torch. He's going to go ahead and search. Finds another torch. He's done. He's going to let the zombies keep walking to his buddies. Alright, Silas is going to search. I want some more bile just so I can end this. Water. Discard, gain 1 experience. He is now leveled up. He will wait. Alright, let's go ahead and activate Baldric to deal with those zombies. So, Baldric's going to activate. He'll take his free action. He casts, needing 4 pluses. He kills both of these guys. The Necromancer spawn that I forgot to put down is gone now. And he gets 2 experience. 1, 2. He is now in the next range. Spellbook, 1 free, magic action. He's going to take another free magic action. Then he will search. When he searches, he finds Mana Blast. He hates Mana Blast. Alright, next person to go. This guy. No, I'm going to save him for last, because he can give 2 free movements to somebody. This guy is going to activate. He's going to search. Finds a longbow, puts it in his bag. Next to search is going to be Nelly. Nelly's going to search. She gets Fireball. This guy's going to search, and hopefully he can find some more bile, but he doesn't. He finds a short bow. And we're going to call our turn done. We have to go through a whole nother phase. Abomination moves and sets himself up. Hopefully you don't get an Abomination spawn, because then he'll be in the wrong area. Are there any runners anywhere? Nope. Got a lot of guys coming at the back. Alright, now we're going to spawn. First spawn we get is double spawn for the next zone. Next spawn we get is 2 fatties. The next spawn for that zone is an Abomination. No! That's horrible. The Abomination moves into the room out of the bile. Alright. That makes me sad. Alright. So he did not fall for our trap. And now we have an Abomination in our soul. Now we get to spawn for this zone. We get a Necromancer. Necromancer appears here. He gets a spawn zone. After that, the spawn zone immediately spawns a 2-runner. Boom, boom. Alright. We are done, and we have failed at setting our trap appropriately. Things are in not super great shape. Alright, so how I'm going to handle this is this guy's going to pay 1, 2 to walk over to here. Now I'm going to use my free attack action with my spell, and I kill 2 things. It's ranged, so I still have to use priority. So Walker, then Fatty. So I get 2 experience. 1, 2. Now I'll use my next free cast to attack, and I get 2 kills. And range priority, is it runners or necromancer? Necromancer's last on the list. So killed 2 runners. Get 2 experience. 1, 2. So 2 actions to move, 2 freeze. I still have 2 actions left. So 2 normal actions. I'm going to blast the cell I'm in. I kill the necromancer. I get 1 experience. For my final action, I'm going to blast the cell. I'm not going to blast. I'm going to walk into the cell right there. Now my buddies are going to come and get me out of this mess. Nellie's going to do 1, 2. So that was her free and 1 of her actions. She has 3 actions left. Actually, this guy is going to activate and give her 2 free movement. So we're not going to activate her. We're going to activate this guy. He casts his spell to give her 2 free movement. No. 1, 2. I want to get out of this square. 1, 2, 3. That's his action. Alright. Julian has a torch. Can't do anything with it. He's going to move 1, 2, 3 and attack with his sword. Fail. Baldric made a lot of noise. Forgot to put all those down. I believe 4 casts there. Alright, and Julian made no noise when he attacked with his sword. Silas finally has a free action. 1, 2, 3. Orcish attack. He gets 2 successes. And that's 2 experience. I should have used that big sword. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 attack. Nellie's going to do 1, 2. One of those was free. So one of those was free, then 1. Now she's got 3 actions left. Move. Triple attack. Success. She kills a zombie. And she gets 1 experience. So let's count this out. Free, 1, 2, 3. She's got 1 action left. Nothing important to do. So she calls it. Alright, Clovis, I guess, can go start cleaning up things. It's dangerous, but 1, 2. Oh, no, he'll get ready to help clean things up. So, first, he will search and hopefully find another bile. I shouldn't have put the bile down until I knew where the guy was. I should have done it all in one turn. He will search, trying to find a bile. He finds a short sword. He throws it in his bag. First action. But now he gets to reorganize for free, so he equips his dagger. It's 2 actions. He could do 1, 2. He will call himself done. Players have finished all of their stuff. The zombies get to activate. The abomination runs back, trying to get these guys. These guys move forward. These guys move into the vault. These guys move out of the vault. These guys now, the shortest path would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Their shortest path is this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did that right. These guys will move onto this cell. These guys move here. Move here. Move here. So, As long as the abomination doesn't get an activation, we're in good shape. So now we have to do the zombie turn. We're going to run through this quickly. Up here, we get 6 walkers. I'm fine with that. 6 walkers. Over here, we get 5 walkers. About to have to give free activation if we don't deal with these soon. Over here, as long as it's not abomination, I'm happy. 2 fatties! Yay! Alright. We've searched all our stuff. And oh, I gotta put the fatties down. So now, who's got the torch? Julian takes the torch, he throws it in, dragon fire. We've killed the abomination. We've gathered all the objectives. We've killed a ton of necromancers. And we are done. Julian gets 5 experience for the abomination, 1 experience for the... Where's the 2 fatties that I was supposed to put down? Oh, I don't know if I took them off already. Maybe I took them all off at once. So he killed the 2 fatties and the abomination. And that's it. Torched it. That should have been 7 experience. And let's see if this was a discard to use. I don't know. Oh, you get to draw 2 cards when searching when using a torch. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that. Discard the torch to select a dragon. Okay, so it does discard. So I could have found stuff a lot faster had I been holding the torch. Alright, this scenario's done. If I messed anything up, put it in the comments. I'll try to add it to the video as some text. Thanks for watching, and I'll be doing mission soon in the next couple days. Mission 2 in the next couple days.